Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimmbird and welcome back to Card Wars. I'm joined once again by Danielle.
Hello.
And what is all this? We had a huge update. Now the first part of it is that every weekend we're going to have card carnivals, which means we have a 10 times more likely chance to get certain cards, and this first one was hero cards, so if we want like Lemon Grab or Hunts and Abadir or something, we could do that. And not only that, now we can buy cool cards from cool chests using coins. So it costs like 25,000, which is kind of crazy, but at least we have another use to, you know, use our coins for. Later in the game when we have a ton of coins, that'll be very useful, but right now we can't do too much with it. We're gonna go fight Miss Bubblegum here, Princess Bubblegum. She is a miss, I guess. She hasn't found the right guy yet, but maybe someday. Old Mr. Cream Puff. Or lady, yeah. There's that theory that she's got a thing for Marceline. Anyways, so let's get into here. Now, Jake's fighting her. I feel like Finn should take her down as some type of catharsis. I don't know. There's all these theories that eventually Bubblegum is gonna go crazy and try to take over Ooh, and then Finn's gonna have to like defeat her or something. Because she has had a few moments where she's been kind of creepy and weird.
She's a little authoritative.
Yeah, like, she's kind of like a dictator. She does what is best for the kingdom, she thinks, but sometimes she can do some crazy stuff. Alright, I got a few traveling farmers. One of the comments said that these guys look like Magic Man with a farm costume on a unicycle. It kind of looks a little bit like him. I guess I could floop this other guy, because he's only got one lane next to him. Alright, so we gotta take down Bubblegum. Not too much more in the treehouse, and we'll be in the new area and have a nice new background, so that'll be cool. Ooh, the Fairy Shepherd. So peaceful. All the Nice Lands cards are very nice, as their name suggests. Man, they definitely do really good healing, but they're not great at attacking, so... Oh man, she's surrounding us with Fluffapillars.
They're cute.
They are adorable. That's probably the cutest cards that I've seen so far. Alright, I gotta try to defend. Ugh! Sometimes if you tap it real quick, you can get it and not have to worry about it going past it, but the defending is very hard because it goes so quick. Oh, that Flufferpillar had a free hit there. Alright, I wanted to mention, so last time we talked about childhood games with like coins and cards and making up your own fun and that sort of thing, and I thought that was really cool to see people's responses for that. Like, there were people talking about going outside making mud pies, fighting Lego guys to the death, migrating their animals around the living room, their stuffed animals, all that type of fun stuff that I could relate to being a kid.
What about fighting your animal crackers to the death?
Oh my gosh, biting the heads off of them. Like, they would fight, I would make them bash into each other, and then the loser had its head just decapitated. Alright, whoa, I forgot how powerful these farmers are. Whoa. This is the strategy I was saying, just kind of tap it immediately and you'll get in the green without worrying about the critical hit. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I should ask you guys more stuff, because that was really fun reading through the comments and seeing what, you know, what you guys talked about. The, darn globbit. The other thing, remember we talked about Finn's swords. I was like, I wonder what people's favorite, like, Adventure Time weapon is, because that got me thinking about medieval weaponry, and, like, the halberd is, I don't know, this is kind of a nerdy topic, but I was like, I really like certain medieval weaponry. The halberd's like that spear axe thing that's really cool.
Oh,
they're awesome. I'm gonna get a new hand here. Crystal ball, show me the future. Yeah, I should have asked you, like, what is your favorite medieval weaponry? Kind of a strange question.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly, but I like the Killage.
Oh yeah, that's that sweet curved... we used to play D&D. We used to play D&D with my friends, and that was the weapon that you had on your... What was it? Was it a halfling barbarian?
A halfling barbarian who was also dragonborn.
I had a gnome ranger with like a baby griffin that was cool, and that was fun. D&D is like... A lot of the hooks in D&D are now in games, so it's a little tedious to do the pen and paper stuff nowadays, but it can be really fun to like make up stuff. Obviously, I like doing voices and little characters and stuff, if you watched my channel before. Ooh, I think I got my scholar here, sitting pretty, because that Fairy Shepherd's not going to do too much. I'm going to quickly floop him. We're in a good position. She has so much HP, though. I've been trying to level up Jake and Finn evenly, but his HP is not as good as hers. Anyways, I really need some good cards. I think I went back and got one gem, but you have to really grind to get the gems, and I want to open some algebraic chests. So maybe next time we'll, after we, you know, do a few of these, I'm gonna try to get some better cards. Because once we leave the treehouse, it's gonna be very tough to take down some of these foes without better cards. Lamb, yeah, she's going down. I don't think she's got too much that can contend against me. I was thinking about Adventure Time games too, and I mentioned, I think we talked about some of the other Adventure Time games. Oh no! But I played the Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? The titles are always really funny. That's my new little imp guy I got. I think I can use him to heal.
Sugar?
But yeah, my little sugar imp. If you didn't get why, because at the end Danielle did the like eating sugar. There's this, I think it's a nursery rhyme, but it's this weird video where somebody they put the lines to this nursery rhyme into a voice like computer program, and it's very strange. Anyways, maybe I'll link to it so you guys can watch it. It's a really weird video. But yeah, I got my sugar imp. That was like one of the only things I did between the episodes. I definitely need to get more gems and better cards soon.
Head.
But the, what was I talking about? Oh, the Adventure Time games. So I played a bit of Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? That one it's kind of like Zelda 2 for the NES. Like it's not all that complicated. I had fun with it when I didn't finish it all the way, but it was kind of like I was mainly there to see the Adventure Time stuff more than the game, you know. I think that's how a lot of licensed games are.
Yeah.
And then they had Explore the Dungeon Because I Don't Know, which is another one that I heard that one was not very good at all. That's actually on like PC. I was like thinking about playing it, but I've heard it was kind of like a grindy Diablo-esque game that, despite the Adventure Time hooks, was not really that, you know, worth getting. So I passed that one up. But there's actually one coming out called Adventure Time Epic Quest. I think it was a web game that they're making into a full thing for PC. And that one actually looks really cool. I'll throw some screenshots in here to show you guys that, because it looks like it would actually turn out pretty sweet. But we'll see. You can go in the Jake suit, which is cool. And you can play as Fiona and Cake and stuff like that. That'll be sweet. I wonder if they'll ever have Fiona and Cake crossover to the main world.
Supposedly it's been said that they will not.
Yeah, I think Pendleton Ward said that UFO abduction. Pendleton Ward said he doesn't really want Fiona and Finn to be like in the same, you know, those characters to coincide. But the Ice King, like, has tried in that one episode to get them into their, you know, our world or whatever, or their world.
But it would be super creepy if he succeeded.
Yeah, they kind of use that as a joke, I think, because I don't want to spoil that episode, but watch the Mystery Dungeon episode if you haven't. But anyways, yeah, it's that would be weird. I don't think Fiona or Cake or any of those characters pop up in this one because this takes place in the normal ooh. Yes, just barely. That ketchup has Bubblegum going first. All right. Ooh, Blueberry Genie. Oh,
oh, she's pretty.
Aww. Yeah, a lot of these cards are very peaceful seeming, but I think later the Nicelands cards get pretty vicious. Like, they all get really big boosts in damage and HP and stuff, but Nicelands, it's like, oh, they finally start getting some damaging cards. Alright, let's do our farmer strategy here. I gotta get some Husker Knights eventually. Some of the better cards that were shown in the episode. Legion of Earlings and stuff like that. There's so many corn cards. Did I can't remember if I mentioned about the, that one, the Immortal Maze Walker was like the most powerful corn card in the show, but in the physical card game, he's like a swamp card. I think that's because, doesn't Finn like take him over with some tower mind control? I don't remember. It's been a while since I saw that episode.
I forget things from the episode so easily.
Yeah, they're so quick, and I watch them a couple times usually, but Danielle and me will watch them once together, so until we get like, I'll get the DVDs because I really like the commentary, and those can be really funny. They're really weird commentary, but they can be funny and interesting to like talk about the show. But that's usually the only time we watch them again. So yeah, I'll have to watch Card Wars episode again. I mentioned the sandwich back there being kind of gross, and someone was like, "That's Finn's sandwich." He had a couple of people actually mentioned, and I do remember him eating lunch before that because there's that like gif of him doing his whole lunch routine, eating soda, and then like lying down to rest. And I think that's when Jake is like, "Let's play the game." So he has. They love to do moments like that where they take like a really long time to do simple stuff, and then it's completely unrelated to the main plot.
It's like looking through trail mix.
Yeah, was that where he was picking out the good pieces of trail mix or something?
Yeah, it was the Ice King.
Oh
See,
yeah.
I'll remember things like that, but
you
then
remember like
important
really,
things,
really random
I don't.
little things that I'll never remember, like details, and then I'll kind of remember. Yeah, most. It's hard to retain all this stuff. I got only so much room in my brain for like Pokemon type matchups and Dragon Ball Z characters and like all these
song lyrics.
all these things that I don't have any room for like real knowledge because I have to remember like Piccolo and Kami fusing into like all this knowledge from when I was younger watching shows like that. Like you remember all this stuff, but yeah, I don't know. What are our brains come to? So much stuff to remember. Hopefully
That's what Google's for.
Yeah, we can just look up anything. I'm hoping that we get these cool robot brains in the future. I should have used my to remember things and store it on the cloud. I should have used my cornball there, but I
trust the cloud.
I think healing these guys is gonna be better. That's what my sugar aim's good for. It heals. So you don't trust the cloud. I still haven't. I think I should.
I don't fully trust the cloud.
I should someday upload my stuff to the cloud to back it up, obviously, other than just on like a physical hard drive. But what if we get like a Skynet thing and my folder of, I don't know, whatever video, my videos become self-aware and start posting themselves on other, I don't know, what would happen? They form into a robot or something. It would be weird. But yeah, the whole Skynet like self-aware robot thing. I wonder if that'll ever happen. If there were time machines to send Terminators and stuff back in time, we would know by now, right? Because it would have happened, like...
No, they would be, like, reported in the news as just, like, crazy people.
I guess. Maybe that guy who had the bath salts was actually a Terminator.
I don't think so.
She's got a lot of strawberry butts in that deck. I need some. Hey, give me some of them strawberry butts. Let's, but yeah, the whole thing where it's like, if time travel was possible... Wouldn't we know? Because someone would have come back and told us, but I guess if they had laws against time travel, like, yeah, if time travel was real and it didn't just create these, like, shard universes for every time, then they would have to be super careful with sending people back. Whenever time travel's in, like, shows, like Adventure Time's had some time travel stuff, it always, like, messes with my mind.
Yeah.
It's hard to... There was a recent episode with Lumpy Space Princess with time travel, and it's, like, it's hard to wrap my head around. A lot of that when there's alternate timelines.
That was really sad.
Yeah, I don't want to. Again, yeah, it's like if anyone hasn't seen episodes, I don't want to spoil them. But that was an interesting episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one right before the season finale. I'm very excited to see. There's a commercial that I saw with the previews from the season premiere, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. Oh, dang it! My spins are not always great, but I think we'll win in the end. We have not even damaged her. She keeps having all these cards. It's because of those butts. It makes her draw multiple cards, and then she can get more things. No, my sugar imp! Oh, at least he wasn't a very powerful card.
Melted.
My scholar's still in. That's what matters. Ooh. Ugh. Man, I told you, she likes to stall. She makes it very tough on us. To beat her? Nope. Luckily, everybody's got a decent amount of HP. Alright, I'm gonna put him, my Legion of Cornballs here, and then we'll do that. I'm running out of cards, though. I only have a couple more in the deck. Ooh, I should have saved that and did my farmer there. Let's do that, actually. I have so much magic. I'm gonna switch guys out and not worry about it.
So much.
Yeah, the Scholar is so useful. I think he's gonna, if I can get more of him, that would be perfect, but just the fact that you get more magic points is really helpful. Let's see, I guess I'll fortify a farmer. He always kills himself with a Cerebral Bloodstorm. He has like even HP and attack. And we'll Floop one of these guys. Let's do him, because he has more HP. Alright. Man, I got so much magic, I don't even know what to do with half of it. Here we go. Jake's power's almost activated. There we go. Alright. She doesn't care too much when she loses in Card Wars, I guess. That's
it's
too
only
bad.
A game.
Yeah. Well, who's running the Candy Kingdom right now? Left Cinnamon Bun in charge.
She leaves all the time.
Yeah, she's always going
on the morrow.
Adventures and scouting trips and stuff like that. Alright.
Wears a mustache.
It's interesting to think of like this in oh yeah. In this type of like setting, they always want to use all the a game like this that's like, let's use all the popular characters. But I like to think like not all of these characters would probably be that into playing Card Wars, I guess. I don't know.
It's the rage of Ooh.
It is the rage of
It's all the rage.
I know that Jake used to play with Lady Rainicorn, but she doesn't want to play with... I think she doesn't... Yeah, because he's a sore loser. But then I think later we can actually fight Lady Rainicorn. We just... Yeah. They did the thing with BMO to get you to have to use Finn just to, like, try out a new character. Alright, I think we got her here. If I can... Oh, so close. Got a couple free hits here. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, she's down to, like, half health. We can do this. Sorry for the long battle, guys, but I think this is the last time we're fighting Bubblegum, right? And then we'll move on to the next person. No, my Bloodstorm! Yeah, that's so tough. That's why I'm glad my farmer has higher defense. Man, her power is pretty decent, but it takes 6 turns. She healed all the people, but I think it only affected 1 card, actually. So that wasn't that great. Come on, Scholar. Oh, damn. At least the genie doesn't. I always want to say Djinn. Genie.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, it's spelled like that.
I always want to pronounce everything the way it's spelled.
I was going to say, that's a thing that we've talked about before, where, like, when you see something spelled a certain way, it's hard not to want to,
That was actually, like, a mistake in, like, the way that things were taught in our age. Like, that was an experimental thing, was, like, teaching kids to sound stuff out and spell it the way it sounds. And then they decided not to do that anymore. But
yeah, because there's
now
so
I
many.
can't spell.
There's so many words that that would, you know, if you sound them out, they don't work correctly. If I had used Jake's power, we would have beaten her that turn. But I think we're good now. She doesn't have. She almost has. We went so long with this that she has like no creatures. How did I get a perfect? I just spammed it. All right. Yeah, this is it. I think we can just kill her. Might as well activate Jake's power just to be sure. But yeah, she only has 1 damage left. If I had boosted those guys, we would have gotten her. But she's dead either way. Gonna waste all that magic.
Blam.
Just finish her off. Blam. Didn't even move really. All right. Bubblegum down. Let's see who we're gonna fight next time. She proved to be sort of a tough opponent, but she barely did any damage. Again, it was like, just heal yourself all the time and try to survive as long as possible. But Card Wars is all about advancing upon the enemy, attacking, doing tons of damage. Look at Jake dancing like that. He's dancing like that beetle. Or he taught the beetle. Oh, we got a strawberry butt! That's what I wanted. So some of these cards I didn't think were that great, but now that I have my Scholar, I have so much magic some turns, I'm like not using all of it. So I could use those butts. I could use those butts. Alright, let's see who we're gonna fight next. Thank you guys for watching. I wanna thank you sincerely. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Next time, we are going to take on who? Possibly another love interest? Blueberry Genie, we can craft that now. It's Flame Princess. Alright, we'll see you then. Goodbye.